Alright, what is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to another Shoutcast Sunday. This game, I believe this is I think this was sent in by DeusUmbra. This is a swan enjoyment game, against, against Abathur. Looks like this is this is a siege brawl. Brawl modifiers, we got ourselves, here, I'm gonna switch over here. What do we got for the modifiers? We got Bountiful, Stronghold, and I don't remember what the last one is. Is it the one that Rainer has guys? I don't remember. Bountiful, Stronghold. We still have the ship weapons and stuff here. I don't remember what this one is in terms of that. But yeah, Bountiful and Stronghold. Do the buildings here have more? But this is definitely like a nice little siege brawl here. So let's see what happens here. I mean, Swan is going to be quite favored in this situation, especially with the laser beam. And as well as the fact that you can just literally open tanks here. There is also an enemy Swan on the other side. Alright then. Swarm has evolved. Looks like there is I think that's an enemy Abathur here. Yeah, that's an enemy Abathur. They just put down a little nest here. And we got an Alarak on this side. Tychus and Swan. Pretty solid. I don't know about Abathur actually. Abathur Swarm Host would be pretty good actually. But I have been told that that is not what happens. Anyways, let's see here. Got a little Hellbat coming up here. We got our upgrades. Little Roach here getting roasted. Dealt a little bit of damage to that pylon before going down. And okay. Game's gonna start pretty slow because of the nature of the fact that there's double laser beams. But the Protoss side has an advantage because the probe, all it needs to do is put down the building, whereas the SCV has to build it. So technically, being on the Protoss side of Swan is actually OP because you can just laser all the enemy stuff here. We have a few probes here. There's a probe hanging out here. He's like, look at that laser beam. What's going on here? We got Sam. Very interesting choice. I mean, I guess Sam against Alarak. Not too bad, I guess. Yeah, but the SCVs are never going to be able to build anything because they are just going to simply get lasered down before they get the chance to actually do stuff. There's a Marine on that side. Oh, no, he's dead. Alarak can destroy this. Oh, MUTALISK coming out here. Oh, baby boys. We got Abathur with some MUTALISK. He's going to send him out against Swan. This is going to be one hell of a game, boys. Anyways, biomass on that Muta as well. The biomass Muta is definitely going to be harder to take down because it's got so much more health and it's got lifesteal. It's got anti-armor. It's got a whole ton of things, but it's going to go down to that focus fire of the laser beam. Is this Trajan? The Emperor Trajan? There we go. Factory, SCV, RIP. Yeah, the Terran side is just disadvantaged in this laser battle here. They just don't have any buildings. We got some Marines coming out here. Oh my god, I wish I could see the Marines training. Is there a gateway coming up? We got a Protoss gateway. And a forge coming up here. We got the shield battery positions coming up. And we also have some photon cannons here already. That's actually really good. Mutalisks here are just going to murder Alarak though. That is just the situation. We got a Marine training in here. There we go. And we got a single Hellbat still. I think DeusUmbra here is still making a choice about what to do. But since it is bountiful, you're just going to be auto-gassing, so that's totally fine. Or just... I heard someone put down a Thor. Oh, okay. DeusUmbra going to go for the Thor. Mutalisk getting a mend here. I think we're going to need a handful of Thors before anything happens. Okay, we got some Cyclones coming out here. Honestly, I wouldn't even buy Cyclones. I would literally just buy tanks. Let's see. I mean, against Tychus, it might be worthwhile to not only have tanks, to be fair. But when there's this many buildings, you can just open up with tanks. I would say Alarak should just open up with Wrathwalkers. Forget about Slayers and stuff, man. That's a lot of Nuggies. Those Nuggies doing extra damage. You know, I never considered Nuggie DPS as a factor in building them. So maybe I should give them more of a chance here. But Nuggies here are going to go down. Slayers are just gonna get completely demolished here. We got a Thor and a Science Vessel coming in. Science Vessel is gonna be key. Thor's gonna get taken down here quite quickly. Ooh. It took down a decent number of mutas here before it went down. That one photon cannon almost surviving, but did not. How tanky is the shield battery? I don't think it's that tanky, is it? 150. It's the same health, actually. We got one Cyclone, one Ares bot, one Cyclone, one Ares bot. Just go all in on Cyclones, especially when there's this many buildings. I think I just heard a second Thor is here coming in. Oh, baby. This guy's tier... he's tier 3 because he won. I don't think Ares bots are worth it against Tychus. They cost too much and they die too fast. You might as well just buy a bunch of Hellbats instead. I don't know. Plus, it's like, it's just, you know, you just gotta mass Cyclones. Anyways, we got more Mutalisks coming in here. That's a huge flock. Abathur is going all in on the mutas. We got Thor is here, and there's two of them. Now there's two of them, boys. Science Vessel Irradiate. Ooh, but the bounce. Stargate is not building anything. How come the Immortals don't come out yet? They're just warping in some Zealots. Maybe it's a time limit before the Immortals come out. Because honestly, Immortals are pretty good. Robotics Bay never gonna ever make a Colossi though, unfortunately. God, imagine. Anyways, this is basically a Protoss 3D printer. The Robotics Bay. Anyways, Boswell is down, but I don't know why Nakara is tanking. That's hilarious. Enemy Tychus. It's like a Tychus mirror now. It sort of like bleeds over because I guess the other side. Oh my god, an Ascendant. Ascendant. He's gonna big bring those Mutalisk here, provided he has energy. Does he have energy? Oh, he's got some energy here. Oh, but not enough to use the Psionic Orb. Hopefully he gets enough energy before he has to... Nope, he used Brain Blast. He used Brain Blast. Oh, but look at that Mutaclump getting macerated here. 2 mens to basically barely keep him alive. Unfortunately, the Thors cannot get through the Overseer, so I would probably actually recommend getting, like, some... I would actually recommend getting some rates for that. 3 Zealots here ganging up. There's a single Hellbat. Hellbat versus Zealot Marine. Let's go. I mean, Hellbat Marine versus Zealot. Oh my god. There we go. I think Tychus' wave is going to dominate for free here. There's an Immortal coming out here. 39 seconds to warp in an Immortal. Boswell, but more Explorers reporting here. We got a bunker. The bunker is ready. Technically a bunker is higher DPS than a cannon, but you gotta put more investment in it, I guess. Here we go. Mutaflock coming in. Oh! Okay, Abathur's probably out of mens at this point. He mended 3 times already. Only the big Mutalisks survived. And that's because they just have a lot of health. But yeah, that volley just murdered them. 16 times 4. That's 64 damage. So yeah, yep. 64 damage twice. 2 volleys of Thors would just obliterate a group of mutas. You can see here there's a lot of Ares bots, actually. Not as many Cyclones. More Cyclones probably better. I mean, this guy's gone 50-50, so maybe actually that's the key, hey? More Ares bots. But the thing is, Ares bots don't stand up too well against Boswell. Yeah, you can see here. I guess they kind of went through that, but I think if he went pure Cyclones, that would have just cut through them faster. That's a theory. I don't know. I feel like every time I've done that, it's been better. Anyways, we got Ascendant without the Brain Blast, and instead of setting out a wave here, there's going to get meltated. Thors into Tychus. Oh, they got the Cannon Barrage. I mean, the Cannon Barrage is going to... Okay. We got the Thor problem now. Oh, the Mutalisk Swarm is split up. We got to Irradiate from the Science Vessel, but I don't think Irradiate does enough damage. Abathur still has so many mens. That is absolutely crazy to me. Look at that bounce. Ooh, Tychus with a grenade, though. He's going to sort that out. Vanguard's Melt Blaze, by the way. Yes. That is a very key factor. Gotta know that. Let's see. God, why is one of my tendons in my left arm just memed? That is hilarious. It's getting a front line first. To be honest, frontline is Alarak. Alarak is the frontline. You don't need to get a frontline. Just get Alarak. He is the frontline. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Slayers are like alright, but you might as well just go for some Wrathwalkers. To be fair, he's performing pretty nicely here, but he's not cleaning up everything. Ooh, MUTALISK. He's out of men's. I think he's out of men's. Oh my god, those Thors just took him home. The classic counter pick. Or counter build. The Thors are actually having a hard time getting through the biomass though. The biomass Muta is tough as nails. That is the one thing that he can't get through. Cyclone's locked onto the wrong things. Honest to God, I really would want to just experiment going tanks into Tychus when it's Bastion like this, or Stronghold. I like to call Stronghold Bastion because it seems like you have a whole base, you know, whereas Stronghold should be when your structures have double HP. You know, does that make sense to you guys? Anyways, Alarak coming in here. There's a lot of Havocs, and they're targeting buildings, which is not what you want them to target. But that's okay. Thor is here. Science Vessel Irradiate. To be fair, the Irradiate doesn't last long unless they irradiated the biomass ones here. Oh my god. That Mutaflock just ripped through everything though. Still kind of scary because the bonus damage to armor is still a thing. It's still quite a dangerous thing. Boswell with the second life versus Sam. Okay. Oh, there's some Boswell on Boswell action here. I'm fighting 3 waves. Enemy Tychus. I mean, no, that's allied Tychus. It does kind of feel like that, honestly. Oh god, the Cyclones. I mean, the Cyclones are pretty weak against what Alarak's got. Actually, I don't know about pretty weak. It's decently weak. We got some Vanguards here, but they are locked onto Boswell. The ores ain't working. That is true. And we gotta call in some science vessels. Gotta call in some science vessels, guys. Thors are working against every single Mutalisk except for the biomass ones. I think that's the only thing. I don't have to deal with Tychus. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Yeah, Irradiate on the biomass ones are pretty good, and the science vessels with the shields can tank for quite a long time. There we go. Yeah, that wave survived pretty nicely here. Science vessels with the shield. And then the hammer down on this wave. Swan v Tychus, you literally can't afford to lose anything. And this overmatch of Thors is just going to punish him. Look at that. Bam. Random Hellbats coming out here. This guy's just pure Sam Tychus. He's got 2 frontline units, actually. That's not true. But pure Sam Tychus, I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. Because he's technically against Alarak. Pure Sam is really weak into Alarak. Tychus in general is kind of hard in Stronghold. Alarak's wave is just a write-off here. But there's extra Thors here. Oh, he's got more Guardians. Okay. Extra Thors coming forward. Science Vessel shielding up. There's like basically nothing left alive here. Alright, Thors. Come on. Come on. Look at that. That entire Swan front line just melted. Oh, baby. Enemy Swan is toast. This game is going to end really fast at this point. Like, the overmatching is insane. Enemy Tychus only has Sams. Sam is very fragile, so, like, it's going to be problematic for him to try and hold off stuff. Like, once his Blaze and Boswell go down, Sam is gone. There we go. Like, Thors can go toe-to-toe to Sam pretty easily. And they got that extra range provided by all of these Havocs, which really don't like this factory. There is a Devourer. Very interesting choice here. I would not get a Devourer. The Mutalisk are just going to get macerated here. They don't stand a chance. And these are from the Thors from before. Now there's new Thors coming in. There are some Guardians. But, you know. Oh, but the Barrage. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, the Guardians, there's like a handful of Guardians, but I don't know if they're really doing anything. This guy has Thors now. I think you should buy tanks. Whenever it's Stronghold, just buy some tanks on Swan. Because Swan tanks, like, they have the problem of sieging and unsieging, but with Stronghold, there's always something to shoot at. So the tanks will... Oh, he has one tank, actually. But one tank is far too little. Stronghold is just like free tanks for Swan, basically, because like there's always something to hit. Like the Nightmare is when you have nothing to shoot at. And now we got more Thors here. There's 3 Thors. Ooh, big brain boy with the Mind Blast. Abathur's entire wave gone in an instant. All he's got left is like that biomass muta. Guardians aren't really units. Like let's be honest. You need like 50 of them to have the same DPS as a Marine. So yeah, Guardians they're a write-off for me. Like you need so many of them before they actually start hurting. And your opponents can just, you know, run at them and they'll die. Thor on Thor, we're more like lots of Thors and Science Vessels versus just a handful of Thors. And mostly Ares bots here. Blaze with the tier 3 shield. Doesn't matter though, because he's just gonna get shot a bunch of times. Thor's basically popped the shield twice. Things are looking pretty bad for the purple side. Boswell on the base. 2 Boswells on the base. That's a game over, boys. That is game over, boys. What a game. Showcasing the importance of hard countering. Look at all these Mutalisks, man. They all died. They all died. Oh! Is this unstoppable? No wonder! This is Stronghold Bountiful Unstoppable. No wonder those Biomass Mutas took forever to kill. But these Thors got hella thick then. That's why that guy went Sam. Oh my god. I mean, with Unstoppable, Cyclones, with that many buildings and Strongholds, not worth buying Cyclones. Honestly, tanks are probably more worth it. But anyways, look at the overview here. Damage dealt. DeusUmbra here doing so much damage. Absolutely massacring the Abathur. Yeah, I don't know. Mutalisk and Unstoppable, when your opponents have AoE, just like, it's not it. Unit count, killed unit count. Are we on units now? Where's the overview? Hello? Alright, you know what? We'll just pause it off here. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this game, be sure to leave a like. If you guys have cool games to send in, please send them in on our Discord. Link is in the description below for your chance to be featured on a Shoutcast Sunday. I mean, these literally would not be possible if you guys didn't send in your games. So what I'm saying is please send me some cool games so I can cast them. And until next time, I will see you guys later.
In the rear with the gear. The tires. Let's light some fires. Need a light. They picked the wrong fight.